Hello everyone. Today I have a Tryndamere top lane replay commentary versus Talon. This game was flex queue, so I never played flex queue before, so I think this game was around silver elo, so the players are pretty poor, especially the enemy Talon. However, I wanted to, do a commentary over this replay just to showcase a little bit what kind of mistakes silver elo players make and how you can improve yourself. So I'm just gonna speed this up just a little bit. Again, when you're playing top lane, it doesn't matter which lane, just when you're playing League of Legends, don't stay in fountain just like that. Always defend your jungle, right? Anyway, so just walk into lane. And I get ganked at like level 2, which really sucks. But I do make a comeback, so I'm gonna show you how. So right now, I'm not doing much. I'm just trying to build up Fury. Talon wastes his W. Now I can go in. So I did a really good trade level 1. And now essentially I have lane control. Like Talon already used one of his potions. And I have sustain, so I'm perfectly fine with that. Over here, I try to dash onto him for an E auto, but he got to level 2 really early. I did not expect that, so then he jumps on me, and over here it's just a free kill. I don't know why he decided to jump on me, especially when I have my Q up and my spin up. When he uses his W and Q, he essentially has no other forms of disengage. Because think about it, his Q can be used as a dash, and his W is a slow. So if he uses those and get onto me, when I still have my spin up, that's essentially like he's dead. Doesn't matter if he flashes because I still have my flash too. So he was just dead just like that. So that was his mistake, wasting his cooldowns on me without realizing that the consequences of wasting his cooldowns on me. So that was his mistake. Now I think this is where I get ganked. I think this is when like Talon just cries to his jungler or something. You see how the lane is pushing towards me right now? But, well, I mean the lane was pushing towards me, but I try to set up a slow push. Why do I do that? The reason why I teleported back to lane, essentially, is so I can get the most experience, right? And as soon as Talon comes back, I'm gonna try to all-in him and try to kill him again. Now he doesn't have flash anymore. So I can just try and kill him. And then deny him a bunch of minions. That's what I'm trying to do. So right now I have a freeze going. I don't really want to fight him. And I keep trying to bait out his W. Like, watch over here. I know that, look, I know that this minion is low. What is he gonna do? He's probably gonna throw his W, right? So what I'm doing is, I'm walking right next to this minion. I'm trying to bait out his W. Trying to bait out his W right here, if he uses it. And then I walk away, try to bait out his W. And then, you see this minion is getting low. I walk right next to this minion, and then I try to dash, like walk away, try to bait out his W, right? What I'm doing right now is I'm forcing him to push the wave. I'm forcing him to push the wave. Not only am I zoning him, right? So when he gets zoned, the only way for him to get farm is to use his W. But his W is AoE damage, therefore it's going to push his wave even further. So he's going to get zoned even further. That's what I'm doing right now. Once again, walking right next to this minion, right? Trying to bait out his W, and then walk away. In this case, I try to dash onto him, try to get a E auto off. And then he dashes onto me so I can get even more autos off. That was really poor by Talon. That was really poor form of disengage by him. Okay, anyway. So I'm forcing him to use his W to farm, so he's pushing the wave in on top of the fact that he's using mana. So he's going to run out of mana soon. I drop a ward down right here. I go on him for a couple of E auto attacks, and he jumps on me. That was my mistake. I did not expect him to do that because, once again, I assume that my enemies are good players, but, you know, when he does that, nothing I can really do about it. When he jumps on me, it's like free autos. And right here, you see, Fizz, even though I have a ward right here, Fizz went the long way. He went the long way, so I'm pretty sad about that one. And I'm gonna die right here. But before I die, I try to kill this, I was really, really close. If I got a crit, maybe I would have gotten that kill. But unfortunately, I didn't get a crit. So anyway, yeah, that was unfortunate by me. It wasn't even a mistake because I had a ward. Like, the dude went the long way, so I can't really do much about that one. And Talon did a pretty good bait, so I can't really blame it on anyone. So I'm just coming back to lane, just farming it out. I still have the experience advantage because I've been trying to zone this Talon. So I'm gonna hit level 6 before he does. And now you notice that this game, my jungler is jack shit. Like, my jungler is garbage. Just straight up garbage. Anyway, I'm about to hit level 6. That's why I'm going really, really, really aggressive on this guy. Right, I'm trying to get him to like half HP or something so I can tower dive him with my ultimate. That's what I'm trying to do. Anyway, I get level 6, and now, as soon as I get level 6, this lane is essentially over for this Talon. Like, there's no coming back for this guy. Over here, I just straight up ignore him and just keep farming. And after that, I'm going to proxy him. Because Talon, in order for him to farm, he needs to use mana. And you see right here, he's already low on mana. And he has no mana potions. He has no corrupting potion, right? So he has no form of mana recovery. So what I'm doing right now is I'm forcing him to make a decision. Do you want to come and fight me when I'm level 6 and you're level 5, or do you want to farm the minions? So that's essentially what I'm doing. Literally just force him out of lane and then just proxy his ass. And right now, Talon is getting denied. All of these minions are getting denied to the tower, and there's nothing this Talon can do about it. He has 11 farm. I have 42 farm. Okay, so I walk back just a little bit because my jungler and my mid laner just died. But as soon as I see Ariana mid lane, you see I'm just proxy farming this guy. Like, he's trying to fight me, but I just ignore him because I have sustain. You see, he has to make the choice. Do you want to farm, or do you want to prevent me from proxy farming, right? You see, he's paying for help, but it's not going to do anything. Like, at this point, this Talon, his lane is over, basically. So over here, I think I have enough for Azil. Yeah, so that's why I went back. And I just walk back to lane, save my TP, because the wave is pushing to me, and he's going to push it, right? He's going to attack the minions, right? So it's going to push it to me. Now I have two choices, once again. I can either set up a freeze right side of my tower and just deny this talent, or I can just push him on their tower. And then Fizz comes for like no reason. I don't know why. They're not going to tower dive me, so I don't know why this Fizz is coming top. He's just wasting his time. I told my Talia that I don't need help. I don't need people top. Like, they're not going to kill me on the tower, so I'm fine. Anyway, good thing about that Fizz gank, though, is that he broke my freeze, but it doesn't matter, because as soon as I see Fizz mid, I just go on this Talon, get him to half HP, and force him out of the lane. And now, you know, I just poke him a little bit on a tower, then I just proxy him once again. Like, Fizz's bottom, no one's gonna stop me top. And then you see this Talon, he has to go back. Once this Talon has to go back because he's out of mana, you see he's missing out on minions. I'm 87 farm, he has 30 farm. And I'm just proxy farming. So I'm just like constantly pushing my wave into his tower before he even like his wave even gets to my wave. So I poke him under tower. He's like half HP, and I have sustain, so it doesn't really matter. And his Fizz and Oriana, he needs 3 people to come and stop me at this point. So at this point, I have enough for static shift. That's a huge power spike. And as soon as I get static shift, I immediately just TP in his face. Because I want to pressure this talon even harder. I want to get this top tower, the first tower gold, right? So again, I E dash on him, a couple of autos, and he's half HP already. Once again, E auto for the poke. Nothing to do right here, just constantly pushing this talon in because he's going to run out of mana. He has no sustain. So I'm going to get this tower. That's first tower gold. And then I'm going to push the next wave. And then, you know, Fizz shows up, but like he can't 1v1 me, so it's whatever. Now just constantly push this guy in. Now because I killed the first tower, I can't proxy farm under the second tower anymore, which kind of sucks. But it's okay, I can still farm Fizz's jungle, which is what I'm gonna do in a second. This is the power of sustain. Force out his ultimate, and then force him out of lane. Like, I have sustain, so this guy can't do anything to me. I'm already back to like almost full HP. And if Fizz shows up, I just back off. I see Fizz clearly killing my ward, so I just go into him. Kill him. That's the power of sustain, guys. You see, almost back to full HP again. And I still haven't used my ultimate yet, so I can just constantly power farm, constantly pressure this talon. I have 144 CS to 53 CS. Like, what is this talon gonna do? Like, he jumps on me, that's a dumb move. It's okay, he's just gonna dash away from the wall. Then Fizz shows up top lane. There's nothing they can do to me. You see, like, that's why I'm not going back, because I'm keep constantly pressuring this guy. Kill his Fizz. Over here, I made a mistake. I used my dash way too soon, and I died as a result. I gave shutdown gold to this talon, which is unfortunate. So that was my mistake. Anyway, I come back out. Just keep going top. Keep pressuring this talon. You see, he's pinging like, oh, someone help me top lane, and then even wasted his teleport. He dashes onto me, I punish him, then I make him waste his ultimate. Essentially, I have shut down talon out of the game. He's like weak as fuck, and he never has ultimate, so yeah. And I still get the tower. He comes back, I force him out of the lane. I have sustain, so I don't really care if I get low. And then I get 2 towers top lane. Now I go bottom. I teleport into the thing, thinking that I could flank this Jhin, but this Jhin play like a bitch, so yeah, it's whatever. So now essentially force out his flash, and then just leave. Like, there's nothing they can do to me. I still have my ultimate and flash, so it's fine. My team shows up. Now I just sustain off of the minions and back to full HP again. The beauty of sustain, guys. This is why I fucking love Tryndamere. The sustain is ridiculous. And now I see, like, their whole squad is bottom, so no point for me being bottom. I'm just gonna go mid and push this. And then Talon shows up mid. I get a little bit of damage on the tower. Then I just go top because my Kazakhs can't 1v1 the Orianna. How the fuck do you fail 1v1 at Kazakhs? You're playing Kazakhs. How do you lose 1v1s? And over here, Fizz just fucking shows up and I just dies. And then Kazakh dies too because he's fucking garbage. That's really, really, really unfortunate. So that was a really poor play on my part as well as Kazakh's part. So I lose 2 towers topside as a result. Like, if Kazakh's earlier, if he didn't try to fight the Orianna, if he only wave cleared, I would have not lost his tower. And I would have not need to go top lane, and I would have not died to Fizz and Orianna top. So in a way, it's kind of Kazakh's fault, but then again, when you're playing like ranked, you can't really expect your teammates to do anything, so I'm gonna take the blame, so that was my poor play. Anyway, so go top, push it out, then rotate mid, push it out. Because I see that my team is trying to fight at Dragon, and then this Kazakh just fucking dashes into 3 people like a retard. So yeah, that was a really good Ash Arrow on the Orianna. And we got a shutdown on the Orianna, so that was really, really good. Now I solo Dragon. After that, I just go mid and push it out. Like, my team's pushing bottom, that's really nice. So while they're pressuring bottom, I'm pressuring mid. And now I push out mid, I rotate top because top is pushing towards me. And then unfortunately, my Talia dies to Talon. So even though I fucking shit on this Talon in lane, he's somehow 4-1-1. Anyway, so my team has no pressure anywhere. No one's pressuring bottom, no one's pressuring mid. So I just push the wave out and then I just go back. Let's see what I bought this game. So I went Blade of the Rune King, Black Cleaver for the cooldown reduction, Static Shield for the wave clear, CDR boost for the cooldown reduction, and then I'm going for Affinity Edge. Because this game, no one on their team is tanky, so I'm just going to go for raw damage. And at this point, I just kill Orianna and Fizz, and like, Bard has Frozen Heart, so he's not worth my time. I'm not going to chase after this guy. He's going to get the free kills and then get the free tower mid. After that, I'm going to go bottom and try to work on this bottom tower. There's no point for me to go top right now because top towers are already gone and my towers are gone too, so the wave is going to push to me. It's going to push, push, push. It's going to stack over here, like a huge wave stacking right here. So that's why I'm not going top. But my whole team shows up bottom. And then I'm like, okay, there's no point for me to be bottom, so I'm just going to leave. And now I just go top. You see, there's a huge wave stacked up just for me. I get all of this. I'm level 17, the highest level in the game. 318 farm. Out-farming the Talon by 200. I got a free blue buff, that's nice. Then I'm gonna go and push mid. Like, Orianna has no flash, so I'm just gonna kill her. It's easy. I'm level 18 already at like 28 minutes. 330 farm at 30 minutes, guys. That's why I say when I see people at 20 minutes they have 100 farm, I was like, yo, you know they're trash. Like, this Ash, you know he's trash. It's like fucking garbage. 170 farm at 30 minutes. How did you even get silver, bro? That's like fucking bronze shit. Anyway, so I just go bottom, try to keep working on this bot tower. You see how they're like pinging and everything? I see like Fizz and Orianna coming bottom, so I just leave. Nice solo dragon. And then just keep split pushing bottom, try to work on that tower. Now Fizz and Orianna both comes. I try to wait for him right here. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't get how he I don't get how he saw me. Like, what the fuck? Like, I was waiting for him around this corner, right? How did he see me? Like, what the fuck? There was nowhere here. There was nowhere here. How did he see me? That's so bullshit. Like, in game, I was like, oh, maybe this is worded. That's why I said that. How did he see me? That's fucking bullshit. It's whatever. So I get exhausted. I get, like, fucking everything. That was a really clutch Nami heal, not gonna lie. And then I get a kill, I just spin out. Then I just keep moving on. Gonna wave click, not wave click, gonna lifesteal. Oh, and over here I fucking outplay this kid. Alright, one more time, guys. Watch me outplay this kid in slow-mo. I was looking for minions to lifesteal, and then this guy's like, kill me. Oh, you see that, guys? I flash to dodge the third proc and the second damage of his W, and then auto spin auto, like perfect auto animation canceling and everything. Kid got fucking all played. But then again, I'm fucking level 18, he's level 15, so can't really blame him. Then just fucking ignore this bard. Get the inhibitor. Meanwhile, Kha'Zix just pushing top. We get 2 inhibitors. And after that, we go for Baron. I guess Kha'Zix is garbage. You know why this guy's going back? The dude had fucking, like, full mana, full everything. It's whatever. So, we just do it. Easy peasy. I'm just zoning this Fizz right now. Yeah, now we get Baron. It's just textbook League of Legends. I'm just gonna go split bottom while my team pushes another lane, pretty much. So that's why I instantly TP to bottom, try to keep up the pressure. And there's like 2 people bottom. I'm just like waiting for my team to push mid at this point. Like literally just ignoring them. Their whole squad is bottom. Like my team should be able to push another lane. But they decide to come to me, which is a really, really noob move when you're like split pushing. Anyway, Nami dies, which is unfortunately, and now I'm forced to back off after this because my whole team is just dead. So over here, I force out Jin's flash. Okay, never mind. I thought that I would need to back off because my whole team was fucking low, but I'm just way too fed, so it doesn't matter anymore. But yeah, so basically, that is the thought process when I'm playing Tryndamere. You know, despite the fact that I got ganked early and I fucking died, it doesn't matter. It's all about, you know, sustain, right? Sustaining the laning phase, trying to set up a freeze, right? Trying to force out the talon W so he pushes the wave even further more, right? And then, once you have enough sustain, and you see the enemy jungler and the enemy mid laner somewhere else on the map, you can start proxying, especially against Talon, who's not going to do jack shit to you, right? Then, you know, just proxy, right? Constantly pressure his tower, force him to make a decision. Do you want to come and stop me from proxying your wave, or do you want to farm your wave? Right? If he comes and chases after me, he's losing minions to the tower, and his tower is taking damage. If he goes for the minions, right, he's gonna miss out on potential gold because he's not gonna last hit perfectly on a tower, and I can last hit perfectly because I have no minions to fuck around with my last hitting. The only downside of proxy farming is that, you know, you're susceptible to ganks. However, if you have wards, right, and if your mid laner is pressuring the enemy mid laner, should be fine. And if you're proxying, it puts Ingman's pressure on the enemy laner because they're forced to use their skills on the minion wave and everything. And they're essentially forced to stay on their tower and nothing they can do about it. Once again, once you have a lead, you want to go into another lane and try to push their towers and try to snowball your lead to your other lanes. And then once you have a huge enough lead, you can either go for a pick, which is what we did right here. Right? Remember? Kha'Zix jumped in 1v3. Kha'Zix fucking died. Then I killed Orianna. I killed Fizz. Right? And then Talon tried to like chase after me. I outplay his ass. I killed Talon as well. So like it was only Bard who was alive. And then because it was only support who was alive, we were able to take top tower, mid tower and inhibitor. And then we're able to take top inhibitor and then just snowball that into a Baron. And after that, it's just textbook League of Legends. We push the other lanes, and that's pretty much it. Anyways, thank you for watching, and hopefully this was helpful, and goodbye.